Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome back to an episode of Pokemon Go. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about Regidrago, and it is coming to Pokemon Go in the Elite Raids tomorrow. Today as you're watching this episode. So, I'm going to be telling you all about Regidrago and whether or not it's actually good. So when we take a look at Regidrago, it's actually going to be a bit of a disappointment. At level 40, it maxes out at 2,973 CP, with attack, defense, and stamina being at 202, 101, and 400, which equates to being a glass cannon with no cannon. It is going to be weak to fairy, ice, and dragon types, and will be resisting electric, fire, grass, and water types, so your basic dragon. It's going to be really cool looking, but that's going to be about it, unfortunately. So we're actually going to go ahead and take a look at your top counters now. As far as like rating wise, it's gonna be pretty easy, and the main thing you're gonna want to know is how to take it down. Its moveset doesn't really make it any more or less difficult. It only has one fast move, being Bite, and then its charge moves are going to be Hyper Beam, Dragon Pulse, and I think it's Outrage. So its moveset is going to be, according to the Pokemon Go database, Outrage, Dragon Pulse, and Hyper Beam, as I remembered correctly. So it's not going to be all that amazing. At level 50, it caps out at 3,361, so it doesn't even get close to touching 4K, even at level 50. And again, its stats are basically just a glass cannon without any cannon. So it's just going to be a Pokedex entry. But potential for it to be better maybe in the future with some kind of special move. Whenever it's shiny eventually gets added, maybe it'll get something there, or in some kind of event further down the line. But right now, So, as we look at our Dragon, Ice, and Fairy types, there are quite a few options to choose from, with your main one going to be Mega Gardevoir as your number one attacker from the Fairy types, and just overall. However, your next one is going to be Dragon Tail, Breaking Swipe, Rayquaza as your Dragon type counter. And for the Ice types, actually Glaciate, Kyurem is really good, as well as Ice Shard, Avalanche, Weavile is going to be really good as well. But if we go ahead and just break this down by typings, your Dragon types are really going to be your Megas, so Mega Latios, Mega Salamence. Don't use Mega Latias. Breaking Swipe, Rayquaza, which just came around, and then basically your other good dragons. So Shadow Latios, Shadow Salamence, and Garchomp, Salamence regular, your legendary dragons like Palkia and Dialga, and your other ones. It's a dragon type. On the Ice types, we do have Glaciate, Kyurem, Weavile, and then Darmanitan is going to be your next really good one, with Ice Fang and Avalanche. And then your other Ice types, Mamoswine, Glaceon, Articuno. That's pretty much it. And then, of course, we have our Fairies, which are actually, in my opinion, going to be your best bet, considering that it only has Bite, and then Dragon type charge moves, and then Hyper Beam. So another really good Fairy type and Dragon would actually be Mega Altaria, being half Dragon and half Fairy. It's going to be doing a lot of damage from either side, and will still get you those Mega XL candy bonus that your Mega Dragons would, as well as the damage from the Fairy side, and the resistance from the Fairy side as well. But the best damage counter is going to be Mega Gardevoir, and then your other Fairy types are actually not too bad, with Sylveon, Shadow Gardevoir, Shadow Granbull, and then regular Gardevoir, regular Granbull. Togekiss has been around for a while, so Charm, Dazzling, Togekiss, and Zacian with Play Rough, as well as with the buff to tackle. Xerneas is a little bit better now. But those are pretty much all the things you need to know about taking down Regidrago. Is it going to be useful? Not really. It will be more of a dex entry, but considering that they even told us that this elite raid today, this one day, is going to be the one time that we are going to be getting Regidrago for a while. Knowing how to take it down and knowing how to take it down efficiently is going to be really, really good. And hopefully this did help you all out. If you did like this episode, go ahead and smash the thumbs up button. If you're enjoying the series, please subscribe. And as always, God bless, and see you for another episode of Pokemon Go.